what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the Hot Toys The Dark Knight Rises Batman Armory with Bruce Wayne collectible set. So yeah, I'm definitely happy about having this, and I must admit I was trying to get this when it was originally released, but I had sold out like so quick, so I got on the wait list. Oh yeah, I got it from Sideshow Collectibles, so I was on the wait list for this, and then they had converted. I could open for me, and I was able to get me one. So I'm so happy about that. You know, I think this is awesome. And I know they had like the Dark Knight Armory on the way too as well. Now that I do have on pre-order. I got that as soon as as soon as it was up. But this one I must admit I had like missed out on, but it was like a wait list for it on Sideshow Collectibles, and I got on it, and to open. Cause most of the time their stuff does open, and that's how I was able to get me one of these, and I'm definitely happy about having this. And I still do prefer the upcoming one where it already has been released, like where Bruce Wayne has the suit on, the Dark Knight version, because this is based on the Dark Knight Rises. So yeah, I'm definitely happy about having this. I think this is awesome. And I did get to see the Dark Knight Rises like in the theaters like a couple of times. So yeah, but yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get into this right now. And as you can see, this is like a massive box right here. Wow, this has got to be one of like the biggest like Hot Toys boxes I have ever gotten. It's like really massive, because you can see an image of the Armory right here. You see like Bruce Wayne right here. Like this is an image of like the figure, and they're calling these power pose figures, because I know his particular figure is like a statue almost. It doesn't have like really any articulation. I know you can turn the head and I think like the feet somewhat, but it's like stuck in like this so-called power pose they are calling it. And you also see an image of like we get like another Batman figure, and I'm hearing that this is also like the best Batman figure that Hot Toys has made, and it's available only like in this Armory set, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is how the box looks, and as you can see, that's awesome. It does say Batman Armory with Bruce Wayne. It does have Dark Knight trilogy right on the side, just like the those 2.0 like Dark Knight boxes that Hot Toys was doing. And here's like another image of the bat suit inside the Armory too as well. So it's pretty cool. And it also has at the top too. This is pretty heavy too. Okay. So I'm going to open this on up, and it is a heavy like box too. Here. And then once you open it at the top, this is like on the at the very top of the box. So I think it's kind of cool. And as you can see, this is how it comes. It has like two different like trays. Like here are the ones with like the you can see the accessories, like both the Bruce Wayne and Batman figure right here with all the accessories. And then you also have this right here, I think is the armor, and it's large too and heavy. Oh, you can tell it's massive. This the Armory. So yeah, I'm going to open these on up. Wow, as you can see, here's the Dark Knight Rises Armory. Oh, and it is like massive. It is huge. So I'm gonna see like how the height of it. Yeah, it's like up to like 17 inches, like in scale. So wow. Yeah. I must admit it's larger than I thought it would be. I know it's still like some plastic on it too as well, so I'm gonna be sure to get a look at that. I think these like open up and stuff, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be sure to get a good look at it. Here. So yeah, here's the Armory. I just took some of the more of the wrappings that was on it. I took it off, and this is how I look at it. It's massive too. I like that it does have Batman Armory right there too on it, and it's pretty cool. You can see that's how it looks like underneath. And the back of it is pretty cool too as well. There's also like a slot for because this has like a light up feature too, where you can light it up. You see, plug in the USB Type C cord right there. Another thing I think is pretty cool too is that they have all like these like cables right here, like these wires and stuff, to make it look like it just looks awesome. Like that's what gives it power and so on. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, they already had like the acrylic style slots in there too for your accessories. So I guess that's the way you should put your stuff in there. I've noticed also too, like this is where you open it up. This is pretty cool. It does have like a magnet in it. So as you can see, it opens all the way up like this. But there's like the other one too as well. Looks pretty cool. And it is massive too. So you'll be able to slide all the accessories in here. I think these just slide out if I'm not mistaken. You just slide this out like this. And as you can see, this is one where I could put like some accessories in. So I'll have to assemble all this. So as you can see, stuff can go in these. You have to fill it all up. So I'm gonna be sure to do that. I see it has this plastic on it too. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I see that slides out pretty easy too. So yeah. But yeah, that's awesome though. Another thing that's awesome too is that this has like this like wet, like water effect all over it. It looks really cool. Like it's like, cause you know it's like in the bat cave and the water and stuff be like dripping on it. So I think that's awesome how they did that. You can even feel that too. It's like a texture type feel to it. Another thing I think is cool is how you can see these like working into it, like the pistons rail. That really is cool. These rail you can actually see them like they're going in and out. That really is awesome how they did that. It's pretty cool. Hot Toys also gives us this power cord right here that you have to plug in. This is what will give the Armory power, so you can cut on the lights. So I'm gonna try that. And we also get like this this kind of remote right here, as you can see, and this is how you cut on the Armory right there. So I think that's pretty cool. So you have the option of turning it on right here, or you could just turn it on like with this, like you just would mash it on. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool how Hot Toys did this too, because like this power cord, you do have to I always try to lift it up because I don't want to scratch it. You have to plug it up here, but then you also plug it down through it. But it's kind of cool how that, because of the way these wires are, you have to thread it in there so it blends in like these wires are there or something. That's pretty cool. And of course, you know, you have to plug in the USB Type-C cord. And I have like this power bank where that I use, as you can see. And now you can cut this on and off, because you can actually just cut it on like this. Yeah. Now I'm trying to be careful with it. I don't want it to get scratched, you know. But yeah, I must admit this really is cool, like the way they designed this. But yeah, so now you can do this right here. So I'm gonna take some of this lighting out so you can really see it. Now what you do is with this, you can like actually just cut this on like this. I must admit that is cool. So if you just wanted to cut it on, you know, you just mash it like that. That's awesome. Because the battery that comes with this, you know, you put it inside this. So yeah. And so as you can see, you can even like open it still. Let me try to see. I must admit that really does look awesome. I really like that. Yeah, that's so cool. Now what I want to do is put all like of the Armory's like gadgets on the inside, because as you can see, this is how it looks. So you do have to install all these like inside here right there. So I'm definitely kind of curious about it. I heard it's kind of easy though to do it. So what I'll do is like put all these out, and then I just put like the stuff on inside of it. So it should be pretty interesting, pretty fun. And Hot Toys does give us like the instruction manual, you know, for like doing that too. So I'm going to put these on in there. I want to show these two again. As you can see, these right here, you will have to take these loose. And you can see this right here will have the like the batteries and certain other accessories in it. So that's pretty cool, because this piece right here comes apart. That's probably how easy it was. Then I started putting in like the other accessories. I also wanted to show that with like some of these, I think it was all of them, you can see that this is like open, as if Batman can just reach in here and pull this out. it's like open. Like I just wanted to show that it's not like completely sealed. I thought that was kind of cool. Whereas like those right there are sealed, but like right here, like as you can see with this grapple, you can see that you can actually. It looks like you can just reach in and pull it out. It's like open. I forget what they call it, like hollow. I think that's what they call it, hollow. That's pretty cool. Just wanted to show that. And once it's assembled, here's the armor right here. You can see all like the I must admit it was fun, but it was kind of like tedious. So yeah, I can cut the light on, cut it off, and of course you can like open it. I like how it was easy knowing where to put the stuff at. I think that's pretty cool. I must admit I wouldn't be surprised if my stuff is even like backwards too, but it looks awesome though. I must admit now this is probably like the coolest like thing in my collection now. to be honest, And I just wanted to show this up close. How you can see the accessories and that. It really looks nice. It's pretty cool. This thing is so large, it's kind of hard to get it on camera. Now I want to continue to move on through the Hot Toys, the Dark Knight Rises Armory set. Now next I want to talk about the display stand that comes with the, and this is for the Bruce Wayne figure, with a Power Pose figure. So I want to talk about this first. I must admit I like how it looks. I gotta mention too that you also got like an eye to it too, right here as well. But yeah, this is the display stand. I like how it has like this like wet like look to it. You even can feel it like on the surface. That's pretty cool. And it does say the Dark Knight Rises Bruce Wayne. But the stand itself, I like how it looks. It's as if he's in like the Bat Cave, has like this wet look. You even can feel that moisture like look to it. You can feel like the texture of it on the stand. And then we get like a U-style stand right here too as well that of course you can just plug on in. The kind of stands I do prefer. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Now for the Bruce Wayne figure himself. That's one of the things that makes this kind of stand out. And they call these power pose. Oh, that's cool. And I'm not really like big on statues, but I must admit I do think this is pretty cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. There you go. Okay, here's like the Bruce Wayne figure. I gotta admit, I think it's pretty cool. It's awesome. So I'm gonna measure him. He's like just over 12 inches. So yeah, this is the and they're calling these power pose figures. So that's kind of cool because they're not really articulated. Because if anything, you can like turn like Bruce Wayne's like head. So let's see if I can you can like turn it like left. It can go. He even can look up. He can look down too. I notice he can't really like pivot too much. Just kind of like tilt. He can, but not too much. And this real, of course, is like a fabric material that he has on right here. Like even these shoes are pretty cool. The shoes look awesome too. Wow, I like how those look. And of course, he has like his leg brace, from when he injured himself. So that's pretty cool. So yeah. And I think the likeness, I know it's like a lot of rants about this particular figure too. Like, I think the likeness to Christian Bale is pretty good on this particular figure. The expression he has is like kind of curious. But I must admit, I think I am impressed with this. I like how muscular like the arms look too as well. And to think he can get real like skinny too. Like he has like the ability, well, I ain't gonna say the ability, but he constantly like changes his weight. Like Christian Bale. Can remember how skinny he was for that movie? I think what's The Machinist? I think that's what it's called, right? I thought that was a pretty good movie. You saw how skinny he got for that particular film. Then he buffed up again, and so on. Then he put on weight for that one film. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, this is pretty cool though. I like this. This is awesome. awesome. Okay. You want to get like a close-up look. Yeah, I think the likeness to Christian Bale is definitely there on this particular figure. I know he has also like the rolling eyeballs feature. I like how his arms look too, even though they're stuck like in this power pose. That's pretty cool because you can see like veins and stuff. And that's awesome. The clothes are pretty cool too as well. And again, you can see how the leg brace, like from his injury. I think these shoes are awesome too. Now these turn, not too much, but you can't like articulate them like they can turn. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I think the likeness to Christian Bale is pretty cool. Now I wonder why they chose this particular expression. It's kind of cool. He also has like the rolling eyeballs feature too, because you can see like the seam right there where you would take his hair off. And, you know, you can access it. So if you want to like do his eyeballs, so I think that's pretty cool. And now for what I'm hearing is the best Batman figure from Hot Toys. So I'm taking this out. So yeah, here he is. I see his head came off too, so I'm about to put it on. Yeah, got nice magnetized curve. So I'm hearing that this is like the best Batman now. So yeah, as you can see, I took the plastic off. Alright. Now the Batman figure, I'm gonna go ahead and measure him. Yeah, he's like just over 12 inches, right at 13 inches. I do know some differences too. I already can notice like the cowl, because you know you still have to assemble the cape on this figure too, which is rare here. I used to have like kind of trouble putting these on, but I know how to do them now though. But of course, you know, this is the same suit that's supposed to go inside the armory. You have to, I think, take the hands off and remove the head, if I'm not mistaken. So I'd be sure to get a look at that. But yeah, I'm just checking it out right now. So I'm hearing they think that this is the best Batman figure now. Ain't that something? That's kind of curious. So, and the only way you can get this was in this set. Kind of like the other armory, like the one based on the Dark Knight. That's gonna have a Batman figure too as well. So wow, I guess that's kind of cool. We got all these Batman figures, you know. Because I must admit, my DS19, like the foot was kind of broken on that one, like the peg on it. But I was still like using it though, you know. But yeah, you also get like this. This is like a removable cowl piece right here. That's like empty. I guess you could see a hollow. And this is the one I think that will go on the suit if you want to display this in the armory. Because I'm thinking about doing that before I put on the cape and then get into the Batman figure. Because it also has like this Carter piece. And I think this is for like Bruce Wayne. Like when you put on like the Bruce Wayne head sculpt. Because you can take this particular head off and you can put it on the bat suit body right here. So I'm give that a try too as well. Okay. Then Batman also comes with like some alternate hands. He has like 6 alternate hands, but like 8 if you count the 2 that are on him. Then as usual, Hot Toys gives us like the pegs too as well. But you get various different grips. You have like a left and right like solid fist. I'm hearing that these I think are even kind of different. I think they're the same, I'm not too sure. Then you have like ones for like holding like the various different accessories, like the grapples and stuff. Then you have like a open pan like this too. So yeah, this way is like one of the hands, as you can see. Yeah, you get like 6 alternate hands, but like 8, like I said, in total, if you count the 2 that are on him. I also wanted to show that I was going to try to do the, this is how you do the armory thing. I could have just left the mask, you know, the regular head like this on, which comes off pretty easy. But I'm going to put this in the armor. This is how this is supposed to be displayed. So I'm going to see if I can do it. Now I just wanted to show that I do have this in here now too. You can like close it too, but I was noticing that I bet I still didn't really have it like it really should be. But you can't even close the armory, and the bat suit is in there, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. So that's how it looks on the inside. I'm gonna try it with some the light on. Must admit that really looks so awesome right there. So So yeah, as you can see there, you cut it on, cut it off. So see, I like that we can even use like this remote too. I think that's so awesome. But that's how it looks on the inside. It's pretty cool. I also want to show that you can put like a Bruce Wayne's head on this too. As you can see, of course you would need the collar too, which I didn't put on him. But you can't put his head on this. But that's one of the things cool about it. You can display him like this. That's kind of awesome. And as you can see, I put the cape on my Batman figure. So I'm hearing this is much better than the DX19 figure. So yeah, I do know there are some differences. Even I must admit, I liked the cape. And I thought that was kind of cool on the DS19, that the cape hung all the way down to like the floor, because it kind of drags. I did thought that was kind of cool, you know. But this one, I could tell that they have made the cape like shorter. It's not really, it is now if I don't have it like on a stand, it's touching the ground. Actually looks like it's still, yeah, it's kind of touching it. Whereas like the DS19, it kind of like just draped all over the floor like a dress almost, you know. But I think this is pretty cool. So I'm hearing they do think this is the best. I must admit, even I think this is kind of cool that you can see that it was really like this greenish like look in the bat suit. So even I must admit, I think that's kind of awesome, you know, because when you look at it in the film, you do think that it was like a black suit, you know, just straight up black, but it did have like greenish in it, so I thought that's pretty cool, because I know like the quarter scale Dark Knight with Batman figure, it's like that too. You can see the green in it real good on that particular figure, so I think that's awesome, you know. Of course, like Batman's head, you know, it's like on a magnet too, but you can turn it left, right, you can look up, you can look down. I won't spend too much time on this. The arm's gonna go up, you know. He does have a bend in the arm, double bend. You know, you can split too, bend in the leg and stuff. Like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this. So I'm thinking, should this be my Batman now? Like, the one I really display, you know? So I'm gonna see. Okay. I like that you can see like the green that's in the armor. So apparently this is really like accurate to how it was, you know, the suit. I like to noticing that. But like I said, the quarter scale Batman, Dark Knight Batman was like this, but you could really see it there. How it has like that greenish in it, like the armor. That's pretty cool. And again, like I was saying, the cape you can definitely tell is like different, because this was really hanging like on the DS19. It looks like the cowl has been like shrunken or something too, from what I'm noticing. But I mean, a lot of them do think this is the best one. And you notice also has like the rolling eyeballs feature too. That thing, he don't have any interchangeable mouth plates. So for people who don't have the other previous like releases of the Hot Toys like Dark Knight Batman, they'll be missing out on mouth plates. But I guess that's okay though. This still is an awesome figure though. Here's like the DS19 Batman from Hot Toys, where this is the one I was talking about. Like the previous version before this one. But as you can see how long his cape was, which I always thought was kind of cool. Like this right here, look at it like right here on this is the stand that it came where you can like drape it all the way over the stairs. I always thought that was cool though. Kind of, you know, that it was so long, but you could see like the differences in like how the cape, see it? Like how the cape drapes. It really is like a difference there. This one really hangs much lower than like this newer one that comes with the Armory. So yeah, you do see like the differences in these. And this was still like an awesome figure too as well. And this is the one I was saying, like the foot on this one, I think it's this one, it's kind of broke, but he still stands though. Even without the stand, but like the peg on it was like kind of broken, you know, because it was always kind of like loose, you know, then eventually it had broke on it, but it still was like okay, you know. I wasn't really have, even without the stand, this one did stand, but yeah, I'm just giving a comparison with these two. Alright. Okay, there's the Hot Toys, the Dark Knight Rises Batman Armory with Bruce Wayne. I think this is absolutely stunning, and this probably is the coolest thing in my collection now, if I'm not mistaken. I was already kind of suspecting that it would be like the Dark Knight's Armory, because you get the Bruce Wayne in the suit, you know. But I think right now this quite possibly could be like the most awesomest thing in my entire collection. I think this really is like awesome. And I got some Sideshow collectibles too. That's why I had it like on pre-order. Now I must admit I was on the wait list for this too, because it had sold out kind of quick, and I wasn't expecting that like when it was originally like released at the beginning of this year. So I just got on like the wait list for it, and it had opened, so I was able to get me one. So I guess I got lucky in the end. So I'm definitely happy that I was able to pick this song up, and this is based like on the Dark Knight Rises, that particular armor that was in that particular film. But yeah, I think this is done very well, putting like the accessories, like all the various different like bat gadgets and stuff in there. I think it's pretty cool. The look of the armory, like it has like this wet like look to it, like it's been like getting wet from like the waterfall and stuff being in the bat cave. I think all that's awesome. The LED light feature in this too is done very well too. It's just very amazing. It is massive too. It's like much larger or like than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, I think this is pretty awesome. And then I know they also have the Dark Knight. Yeah, I think this is 2.0 too as well. Kind of well, no, this is the first time I think they did this particular armor, but they do have like the 2.0 of the Dark Knight Armory on the way too as well. Now that I do have pre-order, I do have that one like on pre-order, so I'm definitely just waiting for that to finally ship to me because that has already been like released. But yeah, of course, this is based like on the Dark Knight Rises film too, which I did get to see in the theaters too, like a couple of times. So yeah, I think this is definitely worth having if you can get your hands on it. So anyway, please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.